again. It's a rich thing.
Welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing fine and well, having a great day. Welcome if you are new. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So today I'm going to do my monthly set of gonk nails, and I'm going with Valentine's theme for February's gonk nails. So I'm going to be doing a laser girl method. I've pulled out my Model 1 soft gel tips. These are just long coffin. They're pre-etched inside, which saves a lot of time. And I love these specifically for laser girl method because they've got a really nice sculpted kind of apex. So you've got a really good amount of room in there to put your product. Right, so I've pulled out some decals for this set today. I wanted this set just to be really quick, easy, beginner friendly. So we're using decals. These are from the Decal Queen, and these are the kind of decals that have been done with the white ink technology. I'm just showing you there. They are the best you can get. You don't have to paint the back of them. You can put these decals on a black nail if you want, and they will show up full colour. Fantastic quality. So I've also pulled out my Varnail non-sticky hand gel and a couple of glitters. I will leave links to everything I use in today's video, guys. I'll leave links and discount codes all in my description box. I've got a massive discount code for Varnail. I'll leave that down there as well. So a quick bit of nail prep. I've pushed all my cuticles back and I'm just showing you there. You need to scrape away any dead skin on your nail bed. Scrape away any dead skin because it causes lifting. And then you need to use a buffer or a really fine grit file and get all the shine off your natural nail. Just scuff your nails up, get them all nice and scuffed up. So then I'm just going to give my nails a really good clean. I haven't used a dehydrator or a primer today, but whatever system you use, whatever dehydrator, primer, I would do that now before your base coat. I'm just going to go straight in with a nice thin coat of Varnail base coat, and I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Right, so I'm going to start with my pinky, and we're working on the inside of the tips for laser girl method. I'm going to give the inside of that tip a coating of base coat. I've not cured that base coat. I'm going to start putting the glitter into that wet base coat. I'm starting with, in this glitter, there's a couple of solid colours. It is mostly transparent, but I just wanted to get a couple of those little solid colours down first. I'm just doing a glitter fade coming up from the tip, packing it quite packed at the tip, and then just use some of the smaller bits. And I've just faded it off up the nail. I've cured that in the lamp, and I've done exactly the same on the pointer finger. So this is going to be the thumb now, and on the thumb I just wanted a little like kind of swoosh. So again, I've got some of those solid colour hexagons on the nail, in the tip first, and then I've just sprinkled it with the transparent kind of glitter, and that's gone in the lamp for a 30 seconds cure as well now. I've pulled out the Varnail. I think I got these in last month's mystery box. The dotting tools and silicone tools on the other end, which is exactly what I needed today, silicone tools. So I've made a kind of a sausage shape with the solid extension gel, placed it in that tip, and I like to start at my cuticle area, get that nice and thin, and I always make sure that product is right up the sides. I say it when I use polygel, whatever I'm using, make sure that product is right up to the edges of that tip, or else you'll have transparent bits and they look ugly. So I've pulled that product quite thin down at the tip and a little bit thinner at the cuticle area. The bulk of it should be just above halfway really. And now I'm using that silicone tool, and this is just going to help me where that tip is so that it's not so flat up there. This is just going to help me get it nice and rounded and just fill out that little, there's not much of a C-curve on these tips, but it just helps give the nail tip a little bit of a shape, kind of rounded off at that nail tip. So as this is a solid extension gel, you do have to press it onto your nail quite hard, quite firmly. So I like to get it in place like that, and then I'll press down quite hard, not hard enough that it all squishes out, and then I'll pinch it at the sides, make sure it's fully pressed down, or this stuff will pop off. If it's fully attached, these will last 2-3 weeks easy. It's really good stuff. So that's going to go in the lamp for a full 60 seconds cure now. Super easy. Right, so I'll just show you doing this one more nail. This is going to be the ring finger. This has not got no glitter in it. It's just going to be a full nail of the pink solid extension gel. So again, I've got it into a little bit of a sausage shape, and that just helps me spread it out down the nail. It's already half spread for you. So again, at my cuticle area, I like to get that nice and thin. And then as I'm pulling that product down that tip, I'm making sure it's right up the sides, completely covering the whole of that tip. And then using the silicone tool again, I'm just going to round it off at the tip like that. And then again, I'm going to get it, I hate that blue tack, I can never get it off. So I'll press it down really, really firmly. I thought I had an air bubble inside this tip, but it wasn't an air bubble, it was a bit of that pesky pink blue tack. If you're looking for a super sticky blue tack, get this pink one, because yeah, you can't get it off. So that's going to go in the lamp for 60 seconds. So I am just going to skip the next nail and show you the pointer, the nail that's got the glitter in, and I'll speed it up a little bit more. Every nail's pretty much the same, and I'll do the last two off camera. So there we go guys, that's all my nail tips on now. So I've just pulled a file out and I'm just going to file the very tips just to get those little knobbly bits off that you get on most tips. And then with laser girl method, I like to just file up the sides really gently, just to kind of blend off the edge of the nail tip. Sometimes you can see the kind of squareness, the edge of the nail tip, and I like to just round that off and just blend it in and make it look a little bit more seamless. No shaping at all to do because the nail tip's done all that for you. So I'm just going to really gently go around my cuticles and side walls. And lastly now, before I go in with the decals and any nail art, I'm just using a buffer and I'm buffing off all the shine on those nail tips. Right, so that's them ready for the decals and the nail art. Now look at that glitter. I was so tempted to leave these matte because it looks beautiful. Right, so when you're using decals, make sure you cut your decals out as close to that image as you can get. So I've just cut it out roughly, and then I'm going to go in with the scissors now and I'm going to cut it as close to that decal as I can get, and it just stops you having extra hanging off and hanging over the nail. So stick that in the water for literally 10-20 seconds. I am just going to quickly give the nail where the decal's going to go a base coat, just so I've got a little bit of a tacky layer, and just so I can slide my decal a little bit easier into place. So slide the backing off the decal and keep dabbing any excess water off it. You don't really want any water trapped underneath it, so try and get it as dry as you can. And then I'm just going to place that onto the tacky layer of the base coat, and you can use your finger or a silicone tool. Just press it down all the edges, make sure it's completely stuck down. Make sure there's no wrinkles in it, and then I'm going to seal that in now with a base coat. I like to just flick over all the edges of my decals first with the base coat, and then I'll brush over the top of it. I'm always scared of it peeling up, so I like to do it like that, and it's worked out perfect for me. So that's going to go in the lamp now for 30 seconds. Right, so I've pulled out Charming Flower. It's like a cherry red. I thought it matched the decal perfectly. And using the dotting tool, I'm just doing 2 little dots like that there, and I'm going to do 2 further down the nail, and these are just going to be little love hearts. Using a little tiny brush now, I'm just going to bring those love hearts, just pull them into the middle in like a V shape there, and then pull them down the outside in a V shape. Super easy way to do love hearts. I'm going to do exactly the same on the pinky, but I'll do the pinky off camera. Right, so that's the pinky done as well. They've been cured in a lamp. So using that same dotting tool, I'm just going to do 2 little white dots, and these are going to be 4 pointed stars. So again, use a really thin brush and just pull a line coming up out of it, down and out each side like that. And again, I'm going to do the same on the pinky, but I'll do that off camera. I have added some of these little hearts and 4 pointed stars to the thumb, and I added a little 4 pointed star to the gonk nail as well. Done them off camera because they're just the exact same way as what I've just showed you. So they've all been cured in the lamp now. That is it for the gel polish nail art. All that's left now is to get these blinged up. So these are from Varnail as well. Teeny tiny little crystals. I wanted some of the little love hearts. We've got like pale pink, and I think there's some little red ones in there. I don't think I used a red one. No, I think I just used the pink one. And I'm going to use some of Varnail's transparent crystals as well. They are so sparkly. Very nice. So lastly, tempered top coat from Varnail. This is a nice top coat, guys. If you've not tried it, I would recommend. There's only, I think, off the top of my head at the minute, 2 top coats that I would recommend, and this is one of them. So I also decided to pull out some of these. I thought they matched the glitter perfectly, if I'm being honest. I thought they matched that glitter perfect. So this is the No Wipe Elastic Gem Glue from Varnail. Again, this is a fantastic gem glue, and it doesn't dry with the tacky layer, so it is perfect. You don't get fluff sticking to around the outside of your gems. So I'm just going to start marking out where I'm going to want all my little rhinestones to go, and I'm just going to cure them a little bit at a time, cure them as I go. And I think I'm just going to let you watch for the rest of my rhinestone placement, guys, and I'll see you at the end. So there we go, guys. That is my last set of Valentine's nails for 2024, but it is my second set of gonk nails for 2024. Make sure you keep an eye out next month. I'm not sure what theme I'm going to go for next month yet. I will have to look on Google and see what kind of themes we've got floating around in March, but definitely stay tuned for that. And if anybody's got any suggestions for next month's theme, leave it in the comments. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. All product links, discount codes will all be down in my description box. Please remember to give the video a quick thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Take care. Bye.